Hi plant queens! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Saab, and today I wanted to show you some of the plants that I've gotten over the past few months. I know I used to do like a monthly plant haul, but since I have not been buying a lot of plants, I didn't actually have enough to show you every month. So I thought I'd do a collective plant haul. And I actually only have 6 plants here, and the last time I did a plant haul was July. So there's not really a lot. I haven't really been buying a lot of plants. I think I've slowly whittled away at my wish list, and all of these plants that you'll see today are from my wish list actually. So I'm very excited to show you because I've been wanting some of these plants for so long, and now that the prices are coming down, they have become more accessible. Although a lot of these I did trade for, so I will tell you how I got them as well. And yeah, let's just get into the video. So forgive me if I don't remember the names of some of these plants. It's been a while since I've looked them up, and I've just been appreciating them as my plants, and sometimes the name just, I just forget. So this is the first one. Wow, that looks gorgeous. I think some people call this like a Hoya black margin. It's dripping. But I know it's AH something. I'll put the name up on the screen. But you can see how beautiful those leaves are. And yeah, I really wanted this plant for a while, and I'm so lucky to have gotten it from a shop. And it was, I think, this vine did not exist, although there are only 2 measly leaves up there. But look at how gorgeous. This is a baby leaf here. The splash and the pattern and everything is about this Hoya. I absolutely love it, and it's not really that expensive where I'm from. I'm curious to see if people from other parts of the world have also heard of this Hoya, because I don't really see it a lot on Instagram. Let me know if you've heard of this one before, because if you haven't, then I think it's a really underrated Hoya. So this next plant, I think you probably most likely heard of the more popular version of it, but the form I have is actually the one from my wish list. So this is the Philodendron Rigosum aberrant form. So it's the pig skin philodendron, but it's the aberrant form. So let me just show you the plant first. It has very thick, leathery leaves. This has been on my wish list for the longest time. And this is the newest growth. It's a little bit wonky because this is the top cut, and when a new leaf starts to come out from a mid cut or a top cut or anything, it's usually a little bit wonky as the plant tries to recover from being cut. So that's totally normal, and there's already new growth coming out here. So just another look at that gorgeous thick leaf. So my specimen doesn't show it very well, but the one you may be familiar with, I'll put a photo up here, is the pigskin philodendron, kind of like the normal form, where it's completely rounded out, and this one has the creases on the top. This isn't as mature as I would want it to be for me to show you the difference, so I will put a photo up here of the mature form, so you'll see that there's little crinkly bits on the top of the leaf, which is, I guess, why it's called the aberrant form. And I actually got this plant from my friend as a gift. Josh gave me the top cut of his plant, which is just the sweetest thing. So thank you so much, Josh. I'll put his Instagram up here as well in case you want to check it out. So here she is again. Such a beautiful plant. I don't know if people are into this, but I am very much into the aberrant form of the Rigosum. Okay, so this next plant, I actually just got this week. I got it from a trade with a friend. This is Hoya Sulawesiyana, or Sulawesi? I think it's Sulawesiyana. I don't know how to show you this properly because it's just one big leaf. I have been wanting this Hoya for a while, just because it's a beautiful long leaf thick Hoya, and you can hear the tapping sound it makes because it's actually a very thick leaf, and it's very hard to find this Hoya. So it has been on my wish list. I don't remember why I put it on my wish list, but I know I've been wanting this plant for a long time. So I'm very thankful that my friend actually was willing to trade this for cuttings of something. I've forgotten what. But yeah, this is the Hoya Sulawesiyana. I'm trying to save the best for last, so I don't know which ones to show you first. But all of them are the best. Anyway, this next one has been on my wish list for the longest time. Ever since I got into plants. This was one of the first few philodendrons that I've really been wanting. And I'm so thankful that I didn't bite the bullet and like buy it when it was really pricey, because now the prices have actually really come down for this plant. And I didn't really buy this. I went ahead and got it in a trade. I believe I traded like a variegated Monstera Peru for it. So this is my Philodendron White Princess. It's dripping everywhere. Wow, she's so beautiful. This is the newest leaf. Look at how gorgeous. The variegation on this plant is just stark white. Like white as paper. Or even whiter, I don't know. But there's a new leaf coming there. And you can see the beautiful petioles have like a pink line coming up there. Yeah, it's such a beautiful plant. I got it quite small. I think this was the last leaf it had when I got it, right there. And now it's grown into this beautiful plant. It's quite a fast grower. So I can see why the prices have really come down, and I think it has been tissue cultured, so it's more readily available now, which I'm very glad about because this is such a beautiful plant. It's my favorite version of the princesses, like the pink princess and the white knight and those plants. This is my favorite version. So yeah, that is my Philodendron White Princess. Okay, this next one I also got quite recently. This one I actually paid for, and again, it's one of those plants where the prices have come down significantly, and I've been wanting it for a long time. So if there's anything you take away from this video, if you want a plant and it's quite expensive right now, just wait a little bit longer. The prices are bound to come down one way or another. So this is my Anthurium Forgetty. Holy crap, she is stunning. Look at that, wow. So that's the newest and biggest leaf. Wow, look at that. It's just glimmering in the sun. And we'll give you a turnaround so you can see the other leaves. Here's a tinier but also pretty leaf. I'm sure you've heard of this plant before, whether you're into anthuriums or not. This is an anthurium famous for its lack of sinus, which is also why I really wanted it. I just think it's so beautiful and so adorable just because it's perfectly round at the top, which is so weird, and I love weird plants. So yeah, I really have been enjoying seeing this in my collection. It hasn't given me new growth yet because I did just recently get it, but I have transferred it into pon and it has a really good root system, so I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Oh, and there's moss on the top here, just because I'm trying to root. I'll try to see if I can show you. Yeah. So there's those little aerial roots, and I'm trying to see if I can activate those so I can take the top cut and have two of these. So if you ever want to root your anthuriums, this is a very good way to do it. It's kind of like air layering, except lazier because I'm not wrapping it in anything. But yeah, that is my... Oh, was that just in front of my face the whole time? So that is my Anthurium Forgetty. Okay, we are down to our last two. I'll save the best for last, don't worry. So this one is my Begonia julau. I guess I'll have to open it so you guys can see. Here you go. That... trying to show you without spilling it. There you go. There she is. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful, beautiful begonia. Very stark pink. And it's quite tricky to care for. I've had this one for a few months. And it's really difficult to propagate, and it's a slow grower, which explains why it's so expensive. I got this for a really good price. My friend gave me a tip that she saw it for a really good price and she knows I wanted it. So thank you, Tony, again. And yeah, it has been growing in this container. I tried to propagate it twice and the other one died, but I do have another propagation that survived. So I'm still trying to understand how to care for this plant. It's a little bit trickier than most begonias I own, which is understandable because she's so beautiful, so it is worth the trouble in my opinion. If you're wondering why some of my plants are in like cups with cling wrap on them. It's like little makeshift terrariums to keep the humidity in. So it's a good trick if you do not have like a terrarium or an enclosure. Just get a clear plastic cup and cover it with plastic. And that should keep the humidity in enough for those humidity loving plants like Begonia julau or something else I'll show you right after. Okay, so the final plant I'm going to show you, I also got this in a trade with my friend, and I can't believe I have this plant, guys. I'm gonna show you because you probably can't tell what it is. Wow, look at that. It's a plastic bag. No, okay. So, I'm going to show you first before I tell you. Take it out. Here she is. Can you tell? Can you tell? This is a Monstera obliqua, the Amazonas form, or I think that's the subspecies. I'm not sure. But it's an obliqua. I got an obliqua, you guys. Isn't that the coolest thing? I've actually never wanted this plant. This was never on my wish list. Simply because it's one of those plants where you don't even want to add them to your wish list because they're so unattainable. But my friend was kind enough to trade this with me. It was his birthday, soon after my birthday. It's a long story. And yeah, thank you so much, PJ. I'll put his Instagram up here in case you want to check out his gorgeous plants. But that's where I got this little buddy from. I'll try to look for a photo of the mature form of this because obliquas do get like similar fenestrations and holes that the Monstera adansonii get. So I'll show you the mature version of this. And I hope I can get into that someday, but I'm really just glad that I have this. So I have just been keeping this in pon and it's super happy. You can see the roots in this Ziploc, because I know that Monstera obliquas do require some high humidity. So by keeping it in here, it's like, again, a makeshift terrarium. So it's really good trick to put your plants in Ziploc jail if you don't want them to die. So I think that is it. That was just a very quick video showing you some of the cool plants I got over the past few months. I'm sure I missed some, but I did show you the ones I'm most excited about. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of these plants. Let me know if any of these are on your wish list or if you own them, if you have any advice for me. I would love to hear about them in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does help me out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!